So think or swim. We're seeing the charts. Here's the setup I'm going to use. So I've created a template, put the strategy in the software. I've got a template. I'm going to load it. Tesla breakout, 45 tick bracket, one target for 20, one target for 39, one target for 70. I don't think it'll hit the 70. Um, a stop of 55. I'm using 65 because that's what we use. If it hits my first target, my second target, I'm going to move my stop to break even plus 20. Break even plus 20. Okay. Three positions. And my entry time is going to be 16:03. I'm going to take the chance that we're going to miss the trade because I don't think it's going to take place until after 16:04. That's what I think. Am I 100% always right? No, I'm not. Let's look at the size of the bracket so we know what it is in advance. You know I'm not always right. Okay, not a bad bracket. I like it a little bigger, maybe. Okay, that's okay. So now I've got to reset it, reset my time. 16:03. Now, I would hate if we get filled early, but I'm going to trust my testing. Okay, I'm going to trust the testing. Tesla doesn't generally release their earnings until it seems like 16:05 is their number. That's what it seems like is their number. Okay. So that's the way I'm going to play it. Who's trading? Who's trading? Lou, I guess you're trading, I bet. I'm betting you're trading. Anyone else? This has been a very long day. Very long day. I didn't even know we had a trial password for this room today. Oh, I know why there is. I know why there is. Okay. So, this was unexpected. I'm always willing to take the blame if I made a mistake. So when I made the schedule, I made it before the holiday weekend and I forgot to check. I didn't double check. I thought it was a little weird that originally Tesla was scheduled for a Monday. They don't really do major earnings FANG tech stocks on Mondays. So I had, but I didn't even think about checking. I just didn't check. So I found out this afternoon Tesla was releasing today. Now, I don't know that it would have changed too much in the way of how much I would have traded and tested. I think I've tested as much as I possibly could. I don't know that there's anything else I can do with the setup to deal with the time any better, other than I don't want to manipulate prices for 5 minutes. It's too long. As it is, if one of the earnings was released at 1607, if that happens, we'd be manipulating prices for 4 minutes. It's a very long time. A minute is perfect. So that's the deal. Okay? That's the deal. We'll get a bracket at 1603. Yes, Mark, I have thought of an adjust button. Yes, yes. It's a little bit tricky. Yeah. Yes, yes. I think I think it's I think it's time to do it. I think it's time to do it. I think I think that I might be able to get it done. I might be able to get it done because we have an adjust button in the trap trade that we don't really use it much anymore. Not, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, it definitely can be done. I think it, I think it'd be easy and it'll really make it better. It'll make it better. I'm gonna do it. I'm just so lazy. No, it's not even that I'm so lazy, just overwhelmed with things to do. That's the truth. I'm overwhelmed. You know, it's really hard being the handsomest trader that ever lived. That's very difficult in itself. You know, being the Brad Pitt of trading, that alone carries with it a tremendous responsibility. And that takes a lot of my time, you know, going to suppers and special meetings and things like that. So I don't really have time to work on the software. Right. Printing, the whole bit, the whole bit. The 3:50 p.m. trade. Wait, who are you asking that question of, Tom? Me? Tom, you know what? We haven't done that trade in like 2 years. It stopped working. It may be working again. We just haven't had time to test it in a long time. We've thought about it. We've thought about it. The end of the day trade. Yeah, you know, Tom, I'll tell you the honest truth. This is Tom D, right? Tom D? This is Tom who I think it is? No? Which Tom? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Um, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. What time is it? What time is it now? Is the trade taking place? We've thought about it. I didn't want to be tied to the trade room every single day at in the middle of the afternoon. It's really a giant commitment. It's a giant commitment. I was almost happy when the trade stopped working. Um, why don't you send me your setup and I'll test it again and you might convince me to do it. You might convince me to do it. Calvin, you're doing it too? God, I should get a commission on all these trades. Wait, a bread and butter trade. So you're a member for a while if you're using the term bread and butter. Send me the setup and I'll look at it and totally mess it up and then I'll bring it into the trade room. All right. So our bracket will show up 1603. Then you just start manipulating, try to keep the price out of the way, and we'll see if Tesla will give us a move today. I assume you're talking, Calvin, I know you're talking NQ. Calvin, you like it at 350. Someone else likes it at 345. It's possible. I think that the NQ is moving pretty well at both of those times, and that's what's being said, so to speak. I think we got maybe something else brewing. Maybe, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, the MLC orders hit at 350. I always kind of hated the trade. It worked for a while, though. For a while, it was good. I know, Mark. I can't. I'm too old. I can't do it. I'm not up for it. I'm just not up for it. I need less trades, not more. I don't even remember what our 350 setup used to be. That's the truth. I don't even remember. I'd have to go back, look it up, recreate it. I'm trying to think what episode I saw the other day, Mark. I was thinking of you. It was so funny. Maybe it was the second to last one. I don't remember what the second to last one. I watched the last one. The last one wasn't that great. I mean, it was good. It was okay with the movers. I don't think they're supposed to be funny all the time. It's really serious, a lot of it. It's very serious. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's one of the best shows I've ever seen. I absolutely love it. But now I have to slow down because I'm caught up to season three, and there's only five of them. There's only five. So, all right. So we're just waiting for the market to close. Waiting for the market to close. I'm trying to remember what the second to last episode was. Was it the one after Drake, or was it two after Drake? I don't remember now. Is that the first two? Is that the first of two? Everyone said the first two episodes of the new season, are phenomenal. That they were absolutely phenomenal. That's what got me interested when I started reading all the reviews. Talking about Atlanta, folks, if you want to watch an amazing show, Atlanta is a great show. That's the third episode. Okay, that one, everybody's talking about that episode, episode three, the reparations episode. I wish it was an hour. Half hour is so short, but I think that's why it works too. All right, so we're going to get a bracket. It should be plenty enough far away. And look, we're not going to cry or get upset if Tesla shoots their earnings out before things happen. Okay? It could happen. And if it happens, then I miss the trade. That's the way it is. Hey, Arthur. So it is what it is. So 1603, my orders should show up. Should show up. NQ, this Tesla, I've got a 45 tick bracket going on at 1603. 1603. expecting earnings between 1604.45 and 1605.30. I am totally, uh, I have no idea what's coming uh, in the show, in all seriousness. I don't know what's coming, but it's okay. I don't mind being surprised either. So I'm listening to Financial Juice in my ear set. So I'm not going to panic. My orders are set to go on at 1600. I'm trading three, Arthur, looking for like 15 ticks, 29 ticks, 75 ticks. But I'm going to move those brackets. I'm going to move those orders. I don't anticipate the news until a good minute. I mean, Tesla might not come out really for a good minute after the brackets go on, maybe longer. The markets. I think we just missed it. Darn it. I think we just missed it, guys. We just missed it. That's the earnings coming out. That's the earnings coming out. Almost always. Almost always. I'm not going to change my trade if it's early. I think it's early. Not sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's very volatile. Very volatile. I think we're going to miss it. I don't think I'm going to last a minute. I don't think we're going to last it. No, I don't think it's out. I don't know. I've never quite seen strange movement like that. I think they're out right now. Oof, this is weird. So very weirdish. It's a little weird this setup. If I can last a minute, I don't see him out. It's weird. Same as yesterday. It's out now, baby. 645. Very hard trade. Very hard trade, man. Very hard trade. The technology works in spite of me. The technology works. $645. You just got to keep adjusting those darn orders, and we're going to get an adjust button. I agree 100%. I'm not doing this anymore. It's too painful. It's too painful. 645. That's like a bonus trade, everybody. A bonus trade. Let me show everybody. Um, and it's going. We should have used a 200 tick target. Darn it. 200 tick target. I'm not going to chase. I'm done. I'm done. I'm too tired, to be honest, folks, to do anything else. I just could barely do this. This was a very long day. Very long day for me. Does anybody have any questions? Let me just remind everybody of a couple of things, if you'd let me. Don't forget our webinar tomorrow. Okay. Who traded? Who made money? Who traded? Who made money? That's what I want to know. I made more on Tesla than I made on Netflix. And my targets, my second target was a little bigger. I don't like the fact that the stock price was all over the place. It was crazy. It was crazy. Um, Chantal, I know why it does that. I swear I do. I know why it does it. So we made $645, 2 minutes in the market, 2 minutes in the market. That was nerve wracking. No matter what you say, it's nerve wracking. An adjust button is the way to go. Now, there is a way that we can simulate an adjust button. It's not as good as a real adjust button, though. But if you put the strategy on and then unclick it and then put it back on, it will always be centered, right? Exactly. Exactly, Mark. It'll always be centered. Let me show you all. Let me just show you the slides. It's only 2 slides. Just a reminder to sign up tomorrow for tomorrow's webinar. I showed you before all the sessions, and then sign up tomorrow at 4 p.m. Trade Earnings Now, www.tradeearningsnow.com. www.tradeearningsnow.com. Okay? So you're all invited. Absolutely come tomorrow. Excellent trade. Excellent trade.